And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. With the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone, the Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Brees. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
And the Saints first.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had a big play in the run game that played before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Alvin Kamara hit the NFL with a bang, had double-digit touchdowns in his first 2 seasons. Now, production fell off a little bit last year. Just 6 times did he find the end zone. But his ability to run it and catch it out of the backfield makes him hard to cover. Look for a bounce-back season in 2020.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Into the red zone, it's Brees. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And he will take it on out to the 20-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Hey, a confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
There's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Push him back. Push him back. Both sevens and Mike. Both sevens.
A first carry for Leonard Fournette.
Leonard Fournette, the ball.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
5-yard line.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
6 guys. Check 6 guys. I got him. That's mine. I got him. 47 Mike. 47. 50. Exit. 47 is the Mike. 47 is the Mike. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Brady. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He'll get this to Phillip Lindsay, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 44-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
4-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
47 Mike, 47. Too little, check 24,
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The tackle by Janoris Jenkins. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Really good stop there by David Onyemata, a very productive player for the New Orleans Saints. And how about this for a value pick? 4th rounder back in 2016.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. 47's the mic, 47's the mic. You can't
To throw, it's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's a give to Lindsey. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Brady. He'll find Lindsey here. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
47's the mic, boy, 47. Check, 47. 3 buzz. 47 mic.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones.
Oh, we got
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Jason Pierre-Paul able to record his 5th sack of the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
No, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Shotgun now for Breeze. Looking long for oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Breeze.
Michael Thomas. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up. But yes, Michael Thomas is a volume receiver, but he can also make some really big plays, especially with Drew Brees throwing the football.
I love the way you described it. Volume receiver who could also make big plays. In other words, if you underestimate it, he'll run past you or he'll just jump over the top of you and continue to make those big plays.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
From the gun, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's caught at the 25. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, 82 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
A gain of 12. And the Saints 1st down.
Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
He was brought down by Levante Davis.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it different.
He's got it at the 15. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
That ties the game.
Lutz with the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the... The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes I think cornerbacks can benefit from the fact that quarterbacks might just forget about the idea that they might be near the line of scrimmage. How about the anticipation there, sneaking in and making a big play in the backfield?
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
47 to Mike, boy, 47. Check, 47.
Here's Brady. Screen pass to Lindsey. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He finds an opening past the 40. Open man has got it. It's complete. And all the way up to the 46. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Brady now on 1st down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Brady. Again for Evans. This time he's got it. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 22-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check it out,
A run with Lindsey out of the gun. Demario Davis makes the tackle. He led the Saints in that category in 2019.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now Jones. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of
On 2nd and goal, Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rob Gronkowski in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go,
looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted.
They are not ready for us.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting, and he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando, it's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
23-yard line.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
They can't hang with us. 4-7's the mic. 4-7's the mic. Stop your whining.
Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Easy. Easy. Opposite.
Now Breeze to try again after the pick six. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Man, I got you. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls. Check three, check three. Check. Watch the edge. Ozzy.
on second down now. It's Jones. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
3rd and 4.
March 47. Rim. Wild bill. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. I got you.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Harris now to return. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
42-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 58 yards. And the Saints are back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. 2 of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a 1-score game here in the second half. 1st and 10.
I got you, boy. 47 Mike. 47. Right here. Sugar.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 22. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A rare pick 6 thrown by Tom Brady. He'd thrown only 14 regular season pick 6s in his career coming into this season. A couple others in the playoffs, the one to Robert Alford in Super Bowl 51. And you might remember the Titans' Logan Ryan doing it late in the wild card round loss a season ago. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Safety's creeping. Hey, check Mike 47. 72. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. He was 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike 47. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a
From the gun, Brady. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
To throw on third down. Brady. That'll be taken in by Demir Byrd. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
It's fourth down.
They do go for it. It's Brady. And Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field, where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Second and goal.
Kamara trying again. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll come out in the pistol. Interesting, a chip shot field goal here would give them the lead, but instead, they're going on fourth down.
Here we go. Come on. Mike 54. Watch the run.
They'll go for it. It's Breeze. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
32-yard line.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Watch the curve. Watch the curves.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Saints 27.
Eight yards to go on second down.
Hey, go 66. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Here we go. 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Come on. You better bring it. 47's the mic, boys. 47. Help him. Check 47. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Operating from the gun. Brady. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Demir Byrd, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
The Bucs on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8.
Mike, regular. Watch 47. Now watch one. check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Let's go, let's go. All right, here we go.
From the gun, Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. A big play for the Bucs there on third down. 52 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check, 47. I'm coming after you. I'm coming.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll take this one down near the 15. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
47's the mic. 47's the mic. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
The Bucs on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll go again with Lindsey. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that's the type of run that you'll live with. In this game, he's had a good number of carries. He's just been unable to really break off anything substantial.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Check the backer, check the backer.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the numbers. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. And the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
An extra point try now for Suckup. That, the lead is up to 8.
Is good. Makes the score Buccaneers 35, Saints 27. Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter. Just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and two-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Levante David, the Bucs' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
Brings up second.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now Breeze. He'll let this thing go for Sanders. This is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Complete to
Emmanuel Sanders. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints move back within a couple of the lead.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now a two-point conversion away from tying this game up.
Hey, easy. He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey, Mike's 54.
They'll turn to Kamara. They'll try and run it in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Here's 35. Saints 33.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Demir Bird returning it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
On the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
47 Mike, 47. All day, every day, any day. 72. 47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out.
1 yard gain.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ricky. Hey, check 147. Check 147. Watch the Ricky in now. 47 is the mic. Coming, baby. 47 is the mic, boys. 47. Check. 47. Check it.
Operating from the gun. Brady looking for his running back, and he's got him. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Ain't doing nothing.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown on the season as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that might just seal the deal here. It makes it a two-score game with not a lot of time on the clock.
Buccaneers 42, Saints 33. Ryan Suckup.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. To throw is Breeze. Finding Harris over the middle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw, Breeze. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. So down only 2 now. Still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even if they do play it that way. Get the football. That's their mantra.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They keep it with Fournette on first down. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect, on that D-line to try to stop the run on 2nd down.
52's the mic. Bring it over there. 52's the mic. Squeeze, double.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Wait 10, wait 20. Check 52's the mic. Watch the pass. We're not 52, right 52. Here we go.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5. Now they face a 3rd and 15 here following the delay of game.
Check, 47. Let's go, D.
Now Brady. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.